Hello everyone, my name is Anya Kara and I'm a high school sophomore living in Wellesley, Massachusetts. I'm passionate about youth civic engagement and an advocate for Vote16. This is a movement to extend voting rights to 16 and 17-year-olds at the municipal level. It is one that is gaining steam in America. Over the past several months, I've interviewed a number of stakeholders on the Vote16 movement, including youth, educators, lawyers, activists, and organizers. Through this process, I've strengthened my conviction that Vote16 is critical to ensuring the future of our democracy. But let me stop there and let these voices for Vote16 tell you directly.
Even lowering the voting age on a municipal level will remove barriers and encourage young people to research about politics and government and get more involved in their communities.
It's only logical for young people who pay taxes, who are able to drive, that they should have the right to express their political rights.
Is voting is a muscle, right? It's something you have to have buy-in. It's something you have to practice.
No conversations about us without us has been repeated so many times in our history, and this is yet another instance where it's so incredibly true.
And it does a real detriment to the work, to the kind of idealism that is absolutely necessary to hold on to as young people, to be facing consistent and pretty arbitrary barriers to democratic participation.
Plenty of older voters who pay zero attention to what's going on, and they just vote with, who their friend told them to vote for. They vote down party lines.
The disenfranchisement of voters of all ages is very, very worrisome. One of the ways that we can combat really, really negative downturn is to empower more people to vote. More people who are younger, who are more energetic, who are, really on the pulse of sociocultural issues, and that's a younger voter.
The cold cognition, psychological, spectrum doesn't really increase dramatically between the ages of 16 and 18. So if 18-year-olds can vote, then if 16-year-olds can do that as well.
About your Vote16 project, I feel like it makes so much sense now in a way that maybe it wouldn't have made sense when I was a teenager, right? We didn't have access to that kind of information. Most likely, we all would have just voted the exact same way our parents voted.
And frankly, I believe that youth like you and me and our peers, they are more than capable of having competent views on the issues that directly affect them.
But really, I think that the most powerful way and the most measurable way to use your voice is voting.
So that was just a little teaser. Please watch the Voices for Vote16 podcast series to hear the in-depth perspectives of these important stakeholders. I promise it won't disappoint. To conclude, I hope this series encourages you to learn more about the Vote16 movement and to start or support advocacy in your municipality. Inclusion is the bedrock of democracy. Let's work together to ensure that youth voices are heard and youth votes count.